defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face.
Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's almost at it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Hey, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He's fine on the ground here. Tracy. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Lion.
Play action now for Herbert. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Hey, Ram. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Kappa. Baylor tight.
Back to the air, Herbert. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Kappa. Black 80, black. Set.
It's Herbert once more. This one's caught. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. We send a man in motion. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run it from the gun with right. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Got a man in, Neighbors has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. From the red zone on 1st. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins pull that in front further, 13-zip. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexity of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Set. What? Ready?
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Herbert now to throw on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running from the pistol, it's right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Second down, McCarthy to pass. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. McCarthy to throw for it. He throws a bullet to the set. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the red zone now. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
380. Go.
Stuck this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
380.
They stick with McCaffrey. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. Lion.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock, Carson Schlesinger, making the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Escapes the defender. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first
21.
down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 13-yard line.
380.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ray. Delta. Set.
To the air this time. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers use their 3rd and all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Set.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lead up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. McCarthy to throw it. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Wright running out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going deep this time. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. There's a give inside to right. Dropped by the 1st first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. He lost for a little, down to the 30. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That one gains 7, and it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. There he is again. It's Neighbors. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Again, McCarthy to throw. Catches man in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds his fullback. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Set. Delta. Set. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Look at that power. Deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
That'll be the 1st and more. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. This is Wright running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down at the
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trying to end this before the final quarter. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Rice. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Right again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They run again with Wright. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That one felt kind of counterintuitive, though, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
To the line they come, 2nd down. Now run with Wright. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Herbert to throw once more. He sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Herbert again. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, go lion. What is it?
Herbert throwing again. McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
380. Hey, Ray.
It's Herbert once more. Bails out of the pocket quick. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Set. Wide end. Let's go. Baylor Tiger.
Waste of time.
Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it, And he gets this forward to the 19.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
380. Go, let's go. Motion. Home to trips right. Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Dolphins have it.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or not, and there's players ripping at it from both sides.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins very close to an 11th win this season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. There's a give for a right. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is right. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, go line. Kappa. What is it?
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their